Right. Also, in the last video, someone asked me about online school logistics. I did film it about 2 weeks later, but then it was too bleh. And I was too lazy to edit it. So I'm just gonna quickly list the pros and the cons of online school in another country with a 13 hour time difference. I am now pretty much done with one semester. My finals are next week and I'm dying, but after that's done, we're done with this fall semester and we are moving on to spring semester, which is also going to be online because the US is not getting any better. I'm very tired. So these are the pros and cons with a 8 to 12/13 hour difference depending on where you are. Pros, you have the entire daytime to do whatever. You can chill, work, hang, or sleep in, but then there's a counter to that's going to come up. And the next is you can technically travel while you're doing class, so you can go to another country, go to another city, although that really depends on how much organization you have as a person. I know for me, I can't travel while doing class because I need to separate life and school, or else I can't mentally enjoy life. Third pro, family time, pets, all of that. And probably the number one factor, there's no COVID in your house unless you're a household that goes out a lot, but then I don't know. If you're in China, there's not a lot of COVID. If you're in Korea, same thing-ish. If you're doing online in maybe Europe, then I'm not sure. But around the Asian areas, it's pretty much better in the sense that you can still go outside and kind of have a life. But of course, there's not as many friends as you would have on campus. Okay, so cons. Number one con, no college life or college friends. It's really hard to make friends on online classes unless you're in a breakout room and you say hi to Zoom buddies. Online class feels like you have a lot more work because you're constantly in a home environment, and then some things are asynchronous, so you do that in your own time. It's like constant amount of work and there's not a lot of social contact. Most of my friends who are doing online this semester says it has been the most tiring semester, and I agree as well because there's just, I don't know why, it just feels like a lot more, especially if you're in a place with a time difference. The time difference, especially in China and the US, there's a 12-hour to 16-hour difference. It messes your sleep schedule and you end up sleeping at like 5 a.m, 6 a.m, and then you wake up at 1 p.m, 2 p.m. So technically you don't really have a lot of daytime anyways, especially sometimes you still have life stuff, and life here is still in the regular time zone. So if you have to wake up early, it means you only have like a tiny bit of sleep, so it can get very draining. And probably the last thing is Wi-Fi, especially in China. VPN sucks. Google, YouTube, and other websites will be relatively harder to access from time to time. It can get very frustrating, especially if you're in a Zoom class and suddenly your teacher says, oh, we're gonna go on a shared Google Doc. Then you have to open VPN and it doesn't open. Everyone else is already doing their stuff and then you're still like, load. Long story short, if you do want to do online, definitely find an online buddy, as in someone who is physically next to you and does online school with you, because believe me, it is very tough to do it all by yourself, and having other people doing it and struggling with you, collective pain makes your pain feel better. I am personally glad that I did do online school in the sense that I did definitely get a lot closer with my family, and I do have some high school friends over here, so it's very fun and I can go outside freely. When I talk to my friends in the US or other countries that can't go outside right now, I am very thankful because I can literally just walk anywhere, go eat anywhere. But of course, I really do want to go back to campus where I can see my college friends again and, you know, live the campus life, because online school sucks. Despite all the benefits, it's so draining. And yeah, hopefully spring semester will go better now that we are more familiar with the environment of learning during COVID, in particular related to me because I go to school in the US. Figure your shit out. Please just, you know, control the amount. That's crazy. 200,000 cases per day. Are you kidding me? Over here, there's pretty much zero control. You know, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to do more YouTube videos, but sometimes I'm embarrassed and I'm too lazy to edit and all of that. So you know what, I will do this occasionally, and maybe more, maybe less, who knows. Cool. Thank you.